Excellent tips about dogs that are easy to follow. Perfection is in the eye of the beholder. Whether or not you've made mistakes with your dog doesn't matter as long as you have always provided them with love. That said, read on to find out more about tips and tricks regarding your dog and how to avoid some mistakes others have made. Be careful with your dog around Christmas season, many dangers are lurking just under the festive ambience. For instance, electrical cords are typically strewn about during the holidays, and dogs often chew them, creating an electrical hazard. Dogs may be tempted to eat the decorations on the tree. They may also be tempted by the tree water, which can be toxic. Take care to keep your dog cool while traveling during the summer by car. Even with your air conditioning on, the dog may become overheated in his pet carrier. A simple and low-cost countermeasure is freezing a few gallon jugs of water and placing them near him where he can curl up and cool off. Do you have a wrinkly dog, like a bulldog? If so, you have to be conscientious about the grooming process in order to help keep your pet clean. After you brush, take a baby wipe and use it to get in between the folds on their body. Make sure, though, to get them fully dry after doing so. Try not to give a dog table scraps. This will make your dog beg all of the time and also will make it not want to eat its regular food as much. In addition, table scraps are simply not good for your dog's health. They can cause obesity and other problems. Keep the dog away from your table when you eat to avoid any temptation on both parts. Try to always be aware of how your dog is feeling. If your dog seems to be nervous, fearful, or scared of certain things, you should take note of this and try to avoid putting your dog in a stressful situation. When a dog is stressed or afraid, you could traumatize your dog if you insist that it stays in the stressful situation. Pet-proof your home before bringing a dog into it, just as you would for a crawling toddler. You need to move anything toxic to a higher shelf and consider the danger that plants may pose if nibbled by your dog. Remember that antifreeze is deadly and that leaving things like pennies or crayons on floors can pose a choking hazard to curious pups. Do not force your dog to do anything. If your dog doesn't want it, don't force him to eat it. When you get your dog, you should spend some time with it to learn exactly what kinds of things it enjoys. Perfect advice is impossible to find. That said, what you have watched here is a great start to your dog education. While your dog and your situation differ from those of the authors, the general knowledge you have gained is priceless. Make use of what you have learned today to make for a better tomorrow. A professional dog trainer reveals 21 brain games that will skyrocket your dog's intelligence, obedience, and overall behavior. Visit wickedsmartdog.com. You can also discover the secret to making your dog's problem behaviors disappear. Visit wickedsmartdog.com. Or, do you want to learn how to teach your dog to play the piano? How amazing would that be? Please visit wickedsmartdog.com to learn this and more. Link in the description.